It's heartbreaking when you can drive better than 99.99% of the world's population, yet one mistake can make you the worst driver in the F1 circuit. The pressure is immense, the stakes impossibly high, and the room for error nearly non-existent. This is the story of the driver who destroyed his F1 career in just one race. We bet you'll be shocked to know the reason behind his instant downfall. So, who's that unfortunate driver? It's none other than Yuji Ide, a Japanese driver who made his debut in Formula 1 with the Super Aguri team in 2006. Yuji stepped into the world of motorsport in 1990, starting his career with kart racing. Surprisingly, within a year, he had already claimed victory in the Kantou National Cup Kart Championship, showing he wasn't an ordinary kid. He didn't stop there. The following year, he finished second in the Regional Kart Championship East Kantou Series A1 class, while also grabbing the top spot at the Japan Kart Grand Prix SS Stock Class National GP. As the years progressed, Ide's trajectory only climbed higher. He joined the All Japan Kart Championship Series Formula A class in 1993. This move set the stage for his journey into the All Japan Formula 3 Championship. By 1999, he was second in the highly competitive All Japan GT Championship GT300 class series. The year 2000 saw him crowned as the Formula Dream Series champion in Japan. Ide's talent even took him abroad in 2002 when he joined the French Formula 3 Championship and finished in a respectable 7th place amidst fierce European competition. By 2003, he returned to his roots in Japan, joining the All Japan Championship Formula Nippon Series and replicating his 7th place finish. But the momentum kept building. In 2004, he only claimed 3rd place in the series, but also emerged victorious in the Super Endurance Race Class 3 series. The following season, in 2005, Ide demonstrated his peak form when he finished 2nd overall in the Formula Nippon Championship. So, in 25 years, Ide had gone from a young karting enthusiast to a well-rounded and accomplished race car driver. And now, here's the interesting part. In November 2005, the racing world saw the birth of something extraordinary. The Super Aguri F1 team with the goal of competing in the 2006 Formula 1 World Championship. Founded by former Formula 1 driver Aguri Suzuki, the team came with a clear mission: to keep Takuma Sato, a fan favorite and talented driver, in the Formula 1 spotlight after his departure from Bar, which later became part of Honda. Super Aguri was effectively an unofficial Honda B team, operating with technical backing from the automotive giant.
Row 9, the two Super Aguris, Takuma Sato and Yuji Ide.
Then came 2006, the year when the Super Aguri F1 team stepped into the high-pressure world of Formula 1 racing. Among their drivers was Yuji Ide, a 31-year-old rookie who, despite his age, was ready to dominate on his very first season in the sport. But how did he join the Super Aguri F1 team? Well, it was Super Aguri's dream to create an all-Japanese team. Ide had a long-standing connection with team founder Aguri Suzuki, which added a personal touch to his recruitment. However, joining the team wasn't entirely smooth sailing. One of the hurdles Ide faced was his limited proficiency in English, which made communication with the team more difficult. Language barriers aside, his performance on the track also raised some eyebrows. At the season opener in Bahrain, he struggled to keep pace with the much more experienced Takuma Sato, his teammate, and ended up not completing the race. The next race in Malaysia didn't bring much relief either, as he retired after 33 laps. Things became even more tense at the Australian Grand Prix. During qualifying, Ide was blamed for obstructing Rubens Barrichello, which caused the Brazilian driver to lose out on a better grid position and start the race from 16th place. Although Ide managed to finish the race in 13th, he was 2 laps behind the leaders, and his weekend was peppered with numerous spins. These performance issues prompted team principal Aguri Suzuki to hint that Ide's position with the team could be in danger if he didn't show any improvement. All this should have made Ide improve and stop making mistakes, right? Sadly, things didn't exactly go that way. At the next race in Imola, another nightmare occurred. During the very last lap, Ide collided with Christian Albers, sending the Dutch driver into a dramatic series of rolls that left his car upside down. This was not a minor mistake. Not at all. It was a heart-pounding incident that could have been far more dangerous. The stewards didn't take this lightly. Ide was given a stern reprimand and warned to be much more careful in the future. Even Aguri Suzuki admitted that the problem might not entirely be Ide's fault. Here's the official statement. He didn't have enough testing because he doesn't understand how to use the car. It seemed like a lack of preparation was playing a major role in this string of unfortunate events. However, Formula One doesn't wait around for drivers to catch up. After advice from the FIA, Super Aguri decided to drop Ide for the European Grand Prix at Nürburgring, replacing him with Franck Montani, their third driver. And here's the worst part. On May 10, 2006, the FIA officially revoked Ide's super license, effectively ending his ability to compete in F1 that season. Despite this, the team didn't give up on him entirely. Super Aguri released a statement saying they would continue to look for driving opportunities for Ide and, hopefully, pave a way for him to return to Formula One someday. So, what does Ide's entire F1 career look like? During his short stint in Formula One, Ide only managed to finish one race out of 4. That single finish was at the 2006 Australian Grand Prix, where he placed 13th. His best qualifying effort came during his debut race in Bahrain, where he secured the 21st spot out of 22 cars. Interestingly, the only driver behind him, Kimi Räikkönen, hadn't even completed a qualifying attempt. To make things even more challenging, Super Aguri's team principal, Aguri Suzuki, revealed that Ide had just 200 kilometers of experience in an F1 car before his debut. Anyways, Ide's F1 career was destroyed, so he returned to Japan and began rebuilding his reputation in motorsport. By July 2006, it was announced that Ide would compete in the final 6 rounds of the Formula Nippon Championship with Team Dandelion Racing to gain more experience. That same year, he also participated in the International Polka 1,000-kilometer round of the Super GT Series at Suzuka, driving the number 23 Nissan for Nismo. However, controversy followed him when he was penalized for colliding with Hidetoshi Mitsusada's car and then ignoring a black flag, which ultimately disqualified his team from the race. Not the same luck again. But despite all this, Ide kept pushing forward. In 2007, he stayed in Formula Nippon, racing for the Autobox racing team Aguri, owned by none other than Aguri Suzuki. His persistence paid off when he achieved a podium finish, a 3rd place, in round 5 at Suzuka. That year, he also returned to the International Polka 1,000-kilometer as a 3rd driver for Arda, where the team impressively finished 2nd overall, even while dealing with the heavy success ballast penalty. From 2008 to 2010, Ide shifted his focus to full-time racing in the Super GT Series, driving for Team Kunimitsu in 2008 and 2009, before rejoining Arda in 2010. He saw some remarkable success. He claimed a memorable victory at the 2010 Polka GT Summer Special, adding to a 2nd-place finish at the same event in 2008. During these years, Ide also took part in Formula Nippon, racing full-time in 2008 and 2010, although points were hard to come by, as he only managed to score in 3 races. Now, before we end our video, here's the last thing related to Ide's F1 career. Back in November 2009, F1 Racing magazine named Ide as one of the 5 worst F1 drivers in history, which was a tough label to bear. Just sit down for a second and imagine being listed among the worst of the worst in your field. However, over a decade later, in December 2020, things looked a bit different. The race took a closer look at Ide's career and pointed out that he was actually a more skilled driver than people gave him credit for. His short-lived F1 stint had a lot of challenges working against him, like very little testing time, struggling with a language barrier, and driving what was considered the inferior car for the brand new Super Aguri team. These factors made it really difficult for Ide to show his true talent on the F1 stage. Anyway, nothing now can change what happened in the past. The career's been over for a long time, and the label of being the worst F1 driver in history will unfortunately always be associated with them. Smash that like button if you found the video informative, and don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so we know you're a true Formula One fan.